Yo ahorita me quiero comer una sentadita. Ay, sí. Así, voltea hacia el castillo. Así, ándale, así. Así quédate. Así quédate, pero baja la mano. Voltea un poco más para acá. Menos. Así. Así quédate. Así que se me están subiendo las orejitas, ¿sabes? No, se te ven bien. Ahorita me va. Porque tarda esta cosa para tomar las fotos. A ver si se traba. Sí. A ver. No, me pongo. No, pongo. Así. Y voltea así. Ándale, así. Ay, no. Así quédate. ¿Feliz?
Good morning, friends. It's Indiana Holmes, and I'm here to say Happy Friday, the beginning of the weekend for some people. But we're here today at Disneyland. It is 9:21, 76 degrees, bright and sunny, a beautiful day to be at the park. I want to welcome you all here and say Happy Friday. Come join me. I think I'm going to hit Astro Blasters first. Good morning, Disney adult. How are you, my friend? Welcome. It's just another beautiful day in Anaheim, California. Here's a really beautiful little view. How gorgeous is that, right? Hello, Chafabro. How you doing, buddy? We are still in summer, even though we have Halloween decorations everywhere. We're gonna head into Tomorrowland here. Take a little ride on Astro Blaster. See if I can beat my previous attempt at this ride. The last time I did this, about a week ago or so, I had 160,000 and a few hundred. So that's my high score, over 160,000. In order to get to the next level, you gotta get 300,000, and that sounds really difficult. I don't even know how you can do it. There are some sort of secret hidden targets, or targets that don't look like targets that are worth a ton of points, but they are super hard to hit. We'll see how we do today.
Our green planet is in danger.
Oh, it's so nice and chilly in here. I love the air-conditioned queues. This queue is icy cold.
You'll rendezvous at Planet Z. I will remain here at Star Command to coordinate the mission. Battle stations. Report to the flight deck for immediate launch.
All right, we'll see what we can do. I don't know. I feel like I was incredibly lucky the last time when I got up to 160,000. I doubt I'll get anything close to that today. Hi, how are you?
Watch your step.
All righty, thank you. I'm the Omni Mover.
All right, Space Rangers, aim for the sea. And remember, the targets are worth more when they're lit.
Please stay forward.
All Alright, got my trusty laser gun here. Not activated yet, so I can't shoot yet. It's just fired up. There we go. Oh, I think I hit it. Or not. Got it. Got it. Got it. Ah. Okay, gotta go over here. Oh, that one's a bummer. That did not go. Okay, we're doing a little better here. Nowhere near as good as I need to be, though. Oh my gosh. This is bad. I'm getting these targets, but these aren't worth as much. There's a hidden one back there. I just missed it. Got Zerg. Hit Zerg good. I got one. I got one of the difficult ones on Zerg that he's holding. Ooh, he stopped. Okay, this is good for me. Because when we're stopped, I can keep hitting the same target over and over again. I don't know if that's cheating or not, but hey, I'll take it. I'm up to 25, 400. Yeah, baby. Getting those dark targets. Okay, we're at 43,000. That's not great, but my trigger finger's getting tired. I have to switch to a different finger. Oh man, nothing's happening there. Some of those high ones. Oh, there's that one inside the box. I never get that one. Darn it. Okay, how about that alien over there? And back over here. Get that guy up there. Yeah, baby. Got ya. Okay, here's some guys over here. That one's really difficult. I never get it. Okay, 59,200. I'm not doing so good here. But we'll keep trying.
Mess around with Star Command, sir.
Uh-oh, my card's not cooperating.
Space Rangers, reach water. Destroy Zerg secret rocket.
Got him.
You've got Zerg on the run. Blast him with anything you've got. Never mess around with Star Command,
I guess he is, because nobody's ever taken him out. Okay, 76,000. Oh, I'm running out of targets. Darn it. I don't think I'm going to break 100,000 today.
Yes, we will return Zerg to the store. He is a bad toy.
They cut me off. 77,300. That's less than half of my last score, but oh well.
It's been an honor,
It's
sir.
early.
Check the status board to determine your rank. And don't forget to holster those blasters.
This is true. Holding the gimbal and camera at the same time is difficult.
Good job, Space Rangers. Exit to station to the right.
See, this is the problem. I'm here. My high score is 160,000, and I need to get another 140,000 to get to 300,000 so I can be a space scout. Right now, I'm just stuck at planetary pilot. Today, even not as good as that. That's okay. It was still fun. I've never been particularly good at any kind of computer games through the gift shop. Check out, see if they've got anything new. A lot of Monsters University and Pizza Planet stuff. Lightning McQueen. Lots of really cool posable toys. Posable character toys. Hi, how are you? All right, all right, all right. What shall we do now? Let's see, let's go see what the line is like for Autotopia. I haven't been on Autotopia in a minute or so, you know, in a little while. Ooh, it's toasty already. 76 degrees, but in the sun it feels a lot warmer than that. Not quite hot, but definitely warm. Famous Pizza Planet rocket. Always standing at ready. Hi. Standing at the ready to launch anytime for a Pizza Planet emergency. All right, heading by the launch bay. Star Wars launch bay that nobody gets to use unless you're part of the Disney Vacation Club. All right, let's see what this ride is looking like today. What's happening? Looks like Mamacita didn't want to go on this ride. Got a big Italian family in front of us, talking Italian, trying to argue, trying to get her to go on the ride, but she was not having it. I think she has a fear of cars or something. One. I don't need that, thanks. All right. Still early enough we don't have to go back into this queue. It is so low to the ground when you're stepping into these vehicles. It's like sitting on the floor. So it's a little difficult to get in and get out. Tomorrowland, Disney train station, Disney railroad station. You don't realize how big of an area Autotopia takes up, but it takes up a giant chunk of Tomorrowland. It is by far the most acreage of any of the areas in Tomorrowland. So there is a lot of potential here for something else. If they ever wanted to, they could tear down all of this that we see in front of us and get rid of all of the tracks and get rid of Autotopia, really, and make this into some other land. Not some other land, but some other attraction for Tomorrowland. We've seen Fantastic Four. They do it two characters at a time over here in Tomorrowland, over by Space Mountain. They'll have two Fantastic Four characters there, along with that little robot. I forget the name of it. Throughout the day, not every hour, but certain times of the day. So there's a lot of conjecture. There's a lot of people wondering if maybe the future of Tomorrowland might just be another kind of Avengers campus, but maybe more specifically geared towards one group of Marvel characters, like the Fantastic Four.
Drive carefully, and please do not bump the car in front of you or stop on the track. Thanks. Have a fun drive.
Hello, Christian Sanchez. Hello, Main Street Paul. Welcome, my friends.
bien ajustado. Mantengan sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuiden a los
Hello,
niños.
Kelly Lang.
Manejar es muy fácil.
So for those that are following along with our current story over on the Story Time with Indiana Holmes channel, we have only one last chapter to go in the island of Dr. Moreau. So we're gonna finish that up tonight. And that chapter only came to 14 minutes. So there's only 14 minutes left in that book. So that'll be released at 6 p.m. as a premiere. And then I think I'm gonna release the first 2 or 3 chapters of the next book, of which I've already read 3 chapters. And that next book is by the author Dashiell Hammett, who's a famous American author who did a lot of what we might call noir stories. Stories about gangsters and murder and espionage and the underworld, let's say. The dark part of American stories. And the book is called The Red House. So we're gonna probably, I think I'm gonna, when I get home today, I think I'm gonna upload that. And what we'll do is we'll finish the island of Dr. Moreau from 6 to 6:15. And then I think immediately following that at 6:15, we will premiere the first 2 or 3 chapters of The Red House by Dashiell Hammett at 6:15. So we'll still get our full hour in of story reading today, but we'll finish one book quite quickly and start another. I personally am a huge fan of film noir. You know, films like The Maltese Falcon, let's see, what are some of the other ones? Gosh, now my mind is blank. But a lot of the film noirs that were movies from 1941 to about 1959, like the Big Combo, that's a good one. But these were all originally books. Most of them were originally books, like by authors like Dashiell Hammett. And then they were made into movies. But most of those stories are not in the public domain, so I can't read them on YouTube or anywhere. But the Dashiell Hammett novel, The Red House, came into the public domain this year in 2025. So that is the first one from that genre that I'll be able to read. I like the way the characters talk and sound. Cheers.
By yourself, 3 red. 3 red. 4
red. All right, heading over to 3 red. Better put a neck strap on for my hat here. I think it's appropriate that we're about to ride on the Autotopia cars, and Main Street Paul is waiting for his car to finish its car service, its repair service, or maintenance service. Got to get in as many rides in 2025 as possible on these old Autotopia cars, because they will be replaced in 2026 by electric cars. Currently they're powered by Honda motors. I think they're like lawnmower motors or something. So it'll be interesting to see what they do when they become electric. Autotopia right there. All right, I got the racing red, Ferrari red car here. Okay. This is just like sitting on the ground. I think I'm about 3 or 4 inches off the ground here. So we're gonna buckle in here. My buckle going. Hey, this is us right here. Arr, we're gonna be racing around. All right, now away we go. Nice cool air on my face as I'm pulling out of the station there, pulling out of the paddock, so to speak. I actually drove a race car once on a racetrack here in California, and man, it was one of the scariest things I ever did in my life. I thought, oh, maybe I'll buy an old race car and make that a hobby. No, after trying it out, I decided that was not for me. I was on this track, and when you're in a purpose-built race car, they don't have any insulation. They don't have any airbags or any safety equipment other than a 4-point harness that goes over your shoulders, and they don't have a muffler. So the car's exhaust is super loud. The engine is super loud because there's no insulation. So you have your helmet on and you're driving, and it sounds like you're inside the engine or sitting on top of it. It's so loud. And then all the other cars are racing up behind you, racing around you. And if you're a newbie like I was, they put a big giant sign on your back window that says like beginner or amateur, something like that. I forget what it said. And so you get like Porsches, the guys that own Porsches and other types of cars that are really good at car racing and have, this is their hobby, and they're coming up on you at like 120, 130 miles an hour, right up on your bumper, and then hitting their brakes and whipping around you. And I think the top speed I was going was about 80, but in that car it felt like I was going 200 miles an hour on the racetrack. So that was the end of my racing ambitions. This is all I do now. This is my racing now. Not that it's really racing, but this is my racetrack experience, put it that way. These engines have limiters on them, so you can't go as fast as the engine could actually push you. They're limited to something like 8 miles an hour or maybe less. I mean, I drive these little Autotopia cars with my foot pushed all the way to the floor, and I'd be surprised if I'm doing 5 miles an hour here. But it's still fun. It's a super fun thing to do. I'm excited for when they turn these into electric cars, though. That'll be super interesting. They won't have this sound, though. They won't sound like a car with a combustion engine. They'll have to give them some kind of fake engine sound with speakers typed in. So it actually might sound better. It might sound like a real race car, like an Indy car, or hopefully not a NASCAR, but maybe like an Indy car or something like that. One of those cars they race at Le Mans 24 hours.
Para parar su auto, quiten el pie del pedal.
Yeah, we're passing up all these other cars. Cars on the inside lanes are all backed up. Yeah, those look like lawnmower motors in the back of these cars, and the cars that you can see the engines in. It's amazing they can just keep going all day like this. Of course, they're not being powered at their highest expression of horsepower and torque. Okay, they're holding us up here. They're letting the cars on the inside lane get in first. It's amazing how heavy this pedal is. You push down on this pedal, and after a couple of minutes, you're like, wow, this is a really stiff pedal here. I gotta push down really hard. My knee was starting to get tired. I like these plants over here on the right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Autotopia at Tomorrowland in Disneyland. We successfully made it through. I don't think we scored any points or won any races, but we made it through. It's always good when you get in the car and you get out in the same condition. I personally had quite the career in automobile accidents when I was young, when I was a teenager. Oh my gosh. I don't know, I guess I was such a distracted driver. Automobile insurance must have been really high because of me, and speeding tickets, and trips to the courthouse for going too fast and getting a really bad ticket. And when I was under 18, whenever I had to go to the courthouse for a speeding ticket, here in California, your parent or guardian has to go with you, so my dad would have to take off work to go to court with me. Oh my gosh, that was just a bad scene all the way there and all the way back. So happy those days are over. I eventually stopped buying quick cars and sporty cars, and then I switched over to trucks so that I would not feel the need for speed anymore. And that changed my whole driving career. Became a slowpoke. I wish I could take you guys on the Finding Nemo submarine ride. That is such a cool ride. But there is no cell service underwater inside those steel submarines. So there's no way to broadcast it. However, if you do want to get the experience of a ride through on the Finding Nemo submarines, I do have a couple of videos I did. If you just search my channel for Finding Nemo submarines or just submarine ride at Disneyland, you will see a couple of videos I just shot with a little action camera, and you can experience the ride through and the sounds and all that cool stuff. They were recorded by me and then edited by me and posted to my channel probably like a year ago or maybe more. Yeah, all my poor driving experience when I was a kid came back to haunt me with my youngest daughter, who had several automobile incidents herself, and cost me quite a bit of money, quite a bit of damage to her car, which was our car, and thank goodness we all survived that in one piece. Hello, 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 everyone. Wonder if I should go on the Matterhorn. I don't know. It beats you up pretty bad. I'm not sure I want to injure myself this early in the morning. So, when you come in Disneyland and you go up Main Street USA, you kind of either go left or right. Going left, you go into Adventureland, Frontierland, New Orleans Square. So you get those rides that I've been doing lately, like Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye, the Jungle Cruise, Pirates of the Caribbean, the Haunted Mansion, and then onward and upward to the Galaxy's Edge. When you go to the right, you head into Tomorrowland, where you have rides and experiences like Astro Blaster, Space Mountain, those things, Autotopia, and then you continue on up here, and that takes you to Small World and Toontown. Small World looks completely empty right now, so let me check out Toontown. I don't know, it's tough. Hard to decide. I think I'd go Small World. Just because it looks like a total walk-on. Toontown, I know, is going to be some waiting. Ooh, it's getting toasty. Still says 76 degrees, but boy, it feels warmer than that. I used to get bored with Small World, but Lizzie loves it. It's like her very favorite attraction. So we have to go on it whenever Lizzie's here, if it's not too busy. But since they added the new lyrics, the Sherman Brothers lyrics that were written for the last room of this ride, since then I've become a really big fan of it. Because I love the lyrics and I love the message. I mean, the message of this ride was always about how we're better together, right? Small world, how we're all more alike than different. But then the new lyrics that they added that you hear in that last room, the kind of white room before you exit, those just really bring it home. Those really nail the whole message of the ride. What?
Row 5, please.
Thank you.
Over here, row 2.
Ah, good. I like being in the last row.
Enjoy it, cruise, everybody.
I'm sorry I can't read the chat right now. It's so bright out here. I can't see. Maybe when I get inside I'll be able to see what the chat says. But right now it's so sunny out here that the white text of the chat is unreadable. Let's see.
Yellow is next.
Oh, I think I just read what Chewy said. I think your name is Chewy. I can't read the last name, like Amar, something like that.
Happy birthday.
It's really hard to read out here. But I didn't know about the disabled access room in the submarine ride. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that more.
Pieds et jambes à l'intérieur du bateau. S'il vous plaît, surveillez les enfants. Merci.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco. Y cuide a los pequeñitos. Gracias.
Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you.
Hello, Krista. Okay, I'm not going to talk during the ride, but you guys feel free to chat amongst each other. Okay, turn up your volume and listen carefully as we enter the next room. Listen for the new lyrics.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world.
And here you listen now.
Mother Earth
that stamp there is homage to the Charlie Brown gang. There's another one right there. So the Peanuts gang, Charlie, Lucy, Linus, all those guys.
Bitte bleiben Sie im Boot sitzen, bis es zu einem vollständigen Halt kommt und Sie gebeten werden, aufzustehen. Danke. Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you.
Veuillez rester assis jusqu'à l'arrêt complet du bateau et attendez jusqu'à ce que l'hôte ou l'hôtesse vous demande de descendre. Merci. Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias.
Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you.
Welcome everyone. This is Indiana Holmes here at Disneyland. We just did a ride through Small World. Success. Up we go. All right, Disneyland Railroad. Go check out Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin, see if the line is not too long. That queue is super dark and super claustrophobic, so I won't go in there unless the line is like 15 minutes or less. And heading into Toontown. Uh-oh. I wonder if Roger Rabbit's even open. I don't see anybody in line, but I see a couple cast members. Just we'll have to go find out. Looks like it might be open. Standby entrance. Roger Rabbit. Hi, how are you? Good. Thank you. Awesome. Ooh, nice and chilly in here. Indoor air-conditioned queues on hot summer days are the hot ticket. See what I mean about how dark it is? So the film Roger Rabbit is in fact a parody of the film noir film genre and the noir genre of books, because Roger Rabbit is sort of a reluctant hero, and Jessica Rabbit is the femme fatale, among other things, set in the same time period. set in the same time period as classic noir literature and movies. So it's kind of appropriate that we do Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin today, because we're going to be reading The Red House tonight. Hi, how are you? Anya.
Row 1.
Thank you so much. That is fantastic. A walk on a Roger Rabbit is so rare. I think because most kids are in school now, so there's not as many kids at the park. All right, here we go. Not the dip! Oh no, Roger, watch out!
We've been there! Get away from this pouring the dip, boys.
The bowl. Not the powerhouse!
Danger! Danger! Warning! Warning! Danger!
Oh, it's very dark. Oh no, watch out, Roger, don't grab that!
Let go of me, will ya?
Down, 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 down! We're in the upside down! I've seen Stranger Things.
Permit me to get the door for you, monsieur.
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
This will make you sweat.
It's a little something to forget me by. I got a portable hose! Oh, hey, yeah?
Yeah, hi Monarch. Yeah, I agree. Noir Alley on TCM is excellent. They have all the good noir films.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, some of the good noir films are like The Big Combo. The Big Sleep is even better, although very confusing. So many good films. Okay, I guess from now on, or most of the time anyway, we're gonna have to skip Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad because they've recently instituted a new rule that you're not allowed to have anything in your hands. No cameras, no live streaming, no filming inside the Runaway Railroad attraction. So if you do it, you have to do it on the down low. You have to put your camera down until you get past all of the Disney cast members and then pick up your camera and do it. But you know, they do have cameras throughout the ride, so if they decide they want to, you know, truly enforce that rule, if they see you on the ride, somewhere in the ride through their cameras, that you have your cell phone or your camera up and you're filming, they could do something like kick you out of the park or take your name or ban you or whatever. So I'm not going to do that probably very often or at all anymore, because I don't want to get banned from Disney. But I have filmed the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad many times on live streams and edited content, so you can always search my channel to see a ride through of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. I probably have 2 or 3 edited videos that I did there with an action camera. It's unfortunate, but I am guessing that rule was enacted because usually when these rides go down, I wouldn't say usually, I'll just say it's probably often that when these rides go down, it's because somebody has dropped something from their ride vehicle onto the ground and has caused a disruption of the ride mechanism. And like in Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad, those cars are on a computer controlled, you know, like remote control kind of mission. I don't know, maybe mission's not the right word, but routine. They're on like on a computer controlled routine. And I guess if people are dropping their cell phones or whatever it is that they have in their hands, it can interrupt the vehicles, because I'm sure the vehicles have some kind of a collision detection system in them that is independent from the computer driven program. Now that is just my guess. I don't know that for sure, but that is my guess. And I think that's why, my guess is that's why Indiana Jones, The Temple of the Forbidden Eye, and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad go down so often. So here we are at Storybook Land, and you can see we still have fences up all around Storybook Land. So Storybook Land is still under maintenance or construction or whatever they're doing back here behind this wall. It's now been, I want to say, like 3 weeks, maybe longer, that the canal boats and the Casey Jr. Circus train have been out of operation. Maybe doing track maintenance, I don't know, it's possible. 20-minute wait for Dumbo. I think I'll see the Haunted Mansion during Nightmare Before Christmas time. Wow, look at that over here with their loading station, and it is still all completely under the covers. Double, in my opinion. I mean, there's so many. There's probably, let's say, top 20. I loved how Fred like the friendly dad, or and in Double Indemnity, he is anything but a gentleman. I mean, he's a gentleman to all outer appearances, but he is one that definitely, she also was playing against type. She was all demure or it. Oh yeah, is it Labor Day week? Look, Jesse in the wild. Hi, Jesse. You're looking great. That's fun. I love to see the characters out in the wild. Oops. There we go. I suspect we'll have a big do it. We got to try to do it now if the line's not too long. I have discovered that my cell phone will overheat at about 88 degrees. It starts to get really hot. And the other day when we were standing in line right before we walked into the Haunted Mansion, the cell phone went into self-protection mode and shut itself down. And so everybody that was on the live stream, I think I was also charging my phone at that time with my external battery. So when you charge, or being at like 88 and charging, the phone just overheated. You're gonna have a new kind of cooling system inside the phone. Kind of like, okay, we're walking over to Haunted Mansion. Hopefully the line is not too big today. Monarch, if you're there. What's the name of the movie? It's a film noir movie from 1959, which was like the last year of what's considered what's his name? Famous director who later, well, he was an actor-director, but he was more famous for being a director, but he starred in that when he was a bit older and a lot heavier. It occurred, Charlton Heston was in the movie, but he's not the character I'm thinking of. He's not the actor I'm thinking of. Funny, Charlton Heston played a Mexican police officer, sheriff, police captain or something. And obviously Charlton Heston was not Mexican. That was the one thing about that movie that kind of threw me off. Felt kind of a little off base. All right. I love this site. I love this site of the canoes following the Mark Twain. How cool is that? I can't think of his name right now. He was the actor and writer-director of Citizen Kane when he was very young, 25 years old, when he made that movie. Launched him into superstardom. Okay, it says 30 minutes. That's not too bad. That means it's probably more like 25. We're gonna go for it. Touch of Evil, yes. Monarch, that is correct. It was a touch of evil.
I don't know where they're going.
Touch of Evil. That was sort of the capstone of the film noir period, sort of ended it with a bang. That movie is really famous for having a one-shot. That opening scene is all one camera, no cuts. And it was filmed back in the day, not video. They didn't have video. Orson Welles, thank you very much. Hello, Kevin. How are you, my friend? Yeah, Orson Welles in Touch of Evil. That was one of the grittier film noir pictures, and didn't really have a femme fatale in that one. That was kind of the one missing piece of the classic film noir genre. Orson Welles, Charlton Heston, I forget the female actress, but she was really famous blonde woman. What's up, Chris Callie? Just trying to get me some Haunted Mansion experience in this morning before it's too darn toasty. It is getting super hot here. Currently 81 degrees, feels much hotter. People walking around with fans. Those are the smart people, unlike me, who didn't plan ahead for the heat. Okay, well, we're in line now. Yeah, for those of you that just joined us, we're chatting a little bit about the classic film noir movies from 1941 till 1959. That's probably well, it has been one of my favorite film genres from the beginning of film history. I loved the silent films of the 19s and 20s as well. Loved Charlie Chaplin, but I loved the dark side of life in those film noir films. In fact, Lizzie and I bonded over the love of classic black and white movies. When we first started dating, our second date was she came over to my house to watch To Have or To Have Not, starred with, my mind is not sharp this morning. I did not have enough coffee. Lauren Bacall. So Humphrey Bogart starred with Lauren Bacall, and they actually met on that movie and fell in love. A little bit scandalous. He was already married at that time, and I think he was about 42, and she was 19. And they fell in love on that movie, To Have or To Have Not. And they ended up becoming a couple, and I guess he got divorced from his wife, and they got married, and they lived happily ever after, had 2 children together. They became the founders of what you guys may have heard of as the Rat Pack. When you hear of the Rat Pack in Hollywood, most people think of like Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. and those guys. Well, they were definitely part of the Rat Pack, but they were not the ones that started it. The Rat Pack started at Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall's Holmby Hills, which is like Beverly Hills, it's in the same neighborhood. Their house, they used to have people over every weekend and have these parties where their closest friends were these people that became the Rat Pack. And from what I've read, Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall would hold court at these parties, and just some great times, I guess. Oh yeah, that's true. Robert Mitchum was a pretty cool dude, and the characters he played, of course, were... Hi. What's that?
I like this.
Oh, thank you.
Chippendale.
Chippendale, my favorites. After Mickey, Chippendale are my favorites. I have more Chippendale stuff at home. Yeah, Robert Mitchum was kind of a tough guy in real life. He actually had some 1 or 2 felonies on his record and got into all kinds of trouble when he was young. But then became an actor, and the rest is history. Well, Krista, you know what it is? When I was young, I want to say from my teens into about 28, I was your typical young man, probably immature for my age, and I dated a lot of young ladies and had maybe 3 serious girlfriends that each lasted 2 years. But what I found was that sometimes the really shiny thing is not the thing for you. In my case, I discovered that the people that were closer to my personality, or even more outgoing and more wild, were not good life mates for me in the end. The other thing I discovered, which a lot of you probably discovered as well, is that people can put up a front and fool you for about 2 years. They can hide who they really are. But about 3 years, they start to let their guard down, and when my girlfriend, each time really kind of showed who they were, and that was just not good for me. You know, drinking too much, or, you know, drug abuse, that kind of stuff, or just incongruous, you know, just not a good fit for me. I think what I really needed was somebody that was a little bit more opposite my personality, and that was Lizzie. She was very quiet and very reserved and not as worldly and wild as I was, and she just took my heart, you know, and we got engaged after her entire life with me. And so that's what worked for me, is finding somebody that you had common interests with. One of the things that was common for us, common interest, was we both went to the same college, although Lizzie is 6 years younger than me, so tough. They made it their business to try to get students intentional. So if you survived college, if you survived that blind date, and the only reason we went on a blind date is because my buddy was dating her sister, and through her sister I found out that she had a sister named Lizzie, and that she was just finishing up her last year at the college we both attended. And I thought, well, if she can graduate and she can get through Art Center, then she has the kind of ambition and the kind of personality and the kind of stick-to-itiveness that I respect. And yeah, so she did, and you know, we ended up dating for 2 years, getting engaged, so we were still dating for another year, so 3 years before we got married. So that's what worked for me. So all you people that are single out there and you're wondering, will I ever find the right one? You can, but sometimes you have to change your thought process about who you think is good for you. I always liked dating the girls with lots of makeup and the high heels and frilly pretty dresses and very outgoing, and that until I had many relationships. I think when we got married, Lizzie was 25 and I was 31. So it took me from about age 15 to about age 28 to figure out the right kind of person to spend my life with. Yeah, it helped that we're both creative types. I really respected that she was a artist to be a lawyer, or much easier to be a nurse, which is not to say that those aren't difficult jobs. They're extremely difficult. But the difference is, if you go to law school or you go to nursing school or med school, you're guaranteed you're going to have a job. You're not going to have to go hunt for a job. You're going to have a job before you're out of school. So being an artist is more challenging, far more challenging. 81 degrees. I think we'll... Hello, Rachel Castro. Yeah, it's really important that whoever you choose for your mate, or even whoever you date, is somebody that reflects your same beliefs and your same value system, and you have a lot in common with them. Lizzie and I still love watching old movies, but we also watch new movies, and we watch a lot of TV series, and a lot of artwork is made at home. Ah, that's awesome. Thank you for subscribing. That's very nice of you. I'm sweating out here now. It says 81 degrees, but boy, it feels hotter. These people that brought fans were pretty smart. I'm gonna have to get myself a fan if I keep coming here in the day, and I will. It's, you know, in Southern California, the hottest months are August and September, and then it still stays very warm through October and doesn't really turn cool until around Halloween. Trucks are in the house. Okay, when we walk in here, folks, I am going to hide the chat from myself so that the white text doesn't blind me. So I would ask the mods to be on alert. I won't be able to do anything in the chat. I won't be able to read it or respond to it or to police it. So if you mods would please take care of that, that would be awesome. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, I'm gonna hide it now.
Tiana is one of the best Lorcana cards right now, so it'd be cool to say hi to her and say, why did you bring her meta? Hey, Tiana, you ruined the meta! Tiana, your card is broken!
Ooh, it's warm. Sweat. This is the first day I've really sweated at the park. First day since last year at this time.
You must not open a pack.
We're about to see the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay, one of my favorite films of the stop motion animation genre. Tim Burton, genius, Burbank boy, born in Burbank.
'Twas a long time ago, longer now than it seems. In a place that perhaps you've seen in your dreams. For the story to see what's inside. It's what happens when two holidays collide.
This is such a brilliant concept. Christmas and Halloween colliding.
It's time for our holiday tale to begin. There's no turning back now. Please, come all the way in. Our holiday tale is a tale that's quite charming, free to take pause while we tell you a tale about dear Sandy Claus. Was the nightmare before Christmas, and all through the house. Not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse. The stockings, all hung by the chimney with care, when opened that morning, would cause such a scare. The children, nestled all snug in their beds, would have nightmares of monsters and skeleton heads. Are you ready to resume your visit? We will
There's Zero
continue
down there
our
at the end of the
holiday
hall.
tour in no time at all. Please remain seated in your black Christmas sleigh. We will continue your holiday tour momentarily.
To understand the right from wrong, 4 wheels of fortune to spin to rich and golden song, 3 lifelines extending help to those in need, 2 passion potions that love and romance may succeed. On the first day of Christmas, my good love gave to me a star, a brilliant star for my fortune card tree. On the 13th day of Christmas, my good love gave to me.
Look at all the happy faces. Season's greetings, everyone.
good here. Sugar and spice. Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Hurry back. Be sure to bring your Santa Claus sack. I'll be waiting to open my Christmas present. Hurry back. Hurry back.
Fantastic. That was great. We got through that line really quick. It was icy cold inside the ride. Cooled me off. Happy, happy, joy, joy.
Probably stayed on. Mommy.
Put it back. She's getting the stroll.
These are great. Look at some of the keychain merch here. Nice. I guess you put a little picture in there. Oh wow, this is cool. It is a Jack Skellington pin. How fun is that? I feel like I need one of those. Wow, these Madame Leota. Madame Leota earrings are cool. Jack Skellington, yes indeed. Right over here, here's Jack. I love the music that was written by Danny Elfman and all the lyrics. It was so great. That's a really cool shirt. I have a Halloween party I have to go to at a friend's house, and Lizzie is making this full-on Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween costume for herself. I don't want to go too deep into it, but this would be a cool shirt to have. I wonder if this works under a black light, because I know at my friend's house he's going to have all kinds of black lights up. Let's see, how much is this shirt? It's probably going to be spendy. Well, $40 isn't too bad, considering it's got this, but I don't think that will survive the washing machine. I don't know how you would clean that. It probably couldn't be dry cleaned either. This is cool. Let's see what the front of this looks like. It just says, "Welcome, foolish mortals." Nice ears. Very fun. Lots of really cool stuff here for Halloween merch. Haunted Mansion, $9.99. Baseball jersey. That's a really cool shirt. Boy, I'm telling you, that's a hard one to not get to leave here. And I know this stuff's going to sell out pretty soon. Of course, then they'll have different Halloween merch in. Look at these guys. I love them. Vampire teddy bear. These guys actually have names. I think it's like Ratchet and Clank or something like that. I forget what their names are. Here, I think there's 3 of them. Let's see. Marshan says you will be here on the 4th. October 4th, I'm guessing. Definitely, we can do that. Disney Diva, welcome. Let's take a look here over the little hidden bridge. It's not terribly hidden, but it's most people miss it. This is the bridge that goes back to Fowler's Harbor, where the Columbia is parked. But it's also where you can peek at the logs going through underwater, or rather under this bridge. They go under this bridge that comes out at the Rivers of America. So that boat's gonna come here in a second. Here it comes. Oh wow, they look really, really wet. Super soaking wet. Super soakers. Rivers of America looking beautiful this morning. All right, I can finally read the chat over here with this green background. So let's welcome Troxer, Marshawn, Rachel, Tolga, welcome. Tyler, how you doing, my friend? Gianna, I think that says Gianna, welcome. Krista, Monarch, Kevin, Chris Callie. Trying to see everybody that's here. Star Rink. Chewy, Alman, welcome, and Ken. Main Street Paul, of course. Christian Sanchez, Kelly Lang, Disney Adult, Shafabro. All right, I hope I didn't miss anybody, but I wanted to say hi to everybody that was commenting in the chat. So welcome to you all. Looks like they've got Tom Sawyer's Island open again. They had it closed off to the public there for a couple of weeks, I want to say, but now it's fully open again. Let's see what kind of sodas they have over here. They've got Coca-Cola, ice cold Coca-Cola, cherry Coke. What are these? Just regular Coke, Diet Coke. I'm looking for Coke Zero with full caffeine in it. They only have it in a few places, mostly a fountain drink here. I think we'll head up to Galaxy's Edge. I don't really want to go to Tiana's Bayou Adventure, although gosh, it's only 35 minutes. That's awesome, but I got these new leather walking shoes, which are super comfy, and I've just about got them broken in, and I do not want them to get all soaking wet on a wet ride just yet. If you get new shoes that are leather wet before they're fully woohoo! Here we are, 11 o'clock, 80. Now it's only 81 degrees. Oh, I guess that's what it was when we were over there too. 81 degrees. Felt really a lot hotter than over here near Galaxy's Edge. They used to have pony rides and stagecoach rides back here, as well as donkeys and a petting zoo back in this area. Sort of just past Haunted Mansion and up this way. But that was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And then all of this became the Country Bear Jamboree area. And then it all got swept away, and it is now Galaxy's Edge. See what the wait time is looking like over here at Rise of the Resistance. I see people walking through pretty quickly. I wonder if it was broken down and just reopened. You know, check it out over here.
We're gonna go around the pointer for me.
Okay, sure. Some kind of a security situation there. All right, let's see. Wait time is not listed. So I'm guessing it just reopened. They're saying 35 minutes. Sounds pretty short for Rise of the Resistance. Whenever I can get into Rise of Resistance and not have to stand outdoors in the sun, but be immediately, quickly walking through this part of the queue and then immediately be in the cave system where it is shaded, that is my jam. I do not like standing out here in the sun, in the heat. So I'm guessing that Rise must have had some issue because it's unusual at 11 o'clock to be able to just walk right through this part of the queue. But we'll probably catch up with everybody when we get inside by the uniform gear and the weapons room. Hello, Tiffany Johnson. Welcome, my friend. Uh-oh, looks like we already caught up to the queue. We're still outside, so probably will be a full 35 minutes. I was hoping we'd walk all the way through this part to the inner part, but slowed down a little bit. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Alright, I guess I'm going to be in this big old line. I might just try charging my phone while I'm waiting in line. Sorry, you're going to have to put up with the shaky phone here for a few minutes while I get my phone charger cord out.
It's the Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, which we're at, in the Millennium Falcon.
All right, I haven't been on Rise in probably somewhere between 10 and 14 days, so this will be fun. And charging the cell phone in the shade in a slightly cooler area is better for the phone. All right. It's nice and cool over here in the cavern area. What is everybody doing on this beautiful Friday? Why don't you tell me down in the chat where you're watching from. You can say your city, your state, or your country. And you can tell us what you're up to today. Are you at work? Are you kicking back at home? Are you sitting in the doctor's office or sitting at the car repair station? Troxer is working. Seattle, Washington. Wow, that's some nice weather up there. I'm sure it's a lot cooler in Seattle than it is down here. Although I have seen on TV that Seattle is getting a lot hotter than it used to be. Okay, we are at a standstill now for some reason. Ah, very good, Rachel. What kind of music do you like, Rachel? Do you like the current music like Sabrina Carpenter, or the classic old rock and roll like the Beatles? Or are you into the 80s music? Do you like dance music or classical music? What is it you like? In addition to classic old movies, Lizzie and I enjoy listening to big band music from like the 1940s. Usually Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings when we're having breakfast, we will have classic, not classic, but we'll have big band 40s music on. Oh, so you have a wide range of music you like. That's good. I listen to lots of different types of music as well. It's more about the song and the beat and the lyrics for me. So genre is not that important. Although sometimes, you know, you're not in the mood for country, or you're not in the mood for like 80s synth music. You're wanting to listen to something with real instruments. From the Cayman Islands, welcome Christian La Pena. Oh, that's fantastic, Christian. I've never been to the Cayman Islands. Lizzie and I went to Jamaica for our honeymoon, and that's the only time we've ever been to the Caribbean. No way. Darlene Baptiste, your dad was a big band leader? Oh my God, that is the coolest ever. That would have been so awesome. Even to just be in a big band. Oh my God, you have to be a spectacular musician. And just the whole vibe of the big band was so awesome. Hello, Tolji! Yeah, we never really listened to big band music when we were younger, I guess. You know, that was probably the music of my parents' youth. But later on, Lizzie and I, after we were together, discovered we both liked big band music. Oh yeah, Monarch Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, Robin Trower, all those are awesome. When I want to get a lot of work done around the house, when I got to do chores, I like to listen to Aerosmith. I feel like Aerosmith is good work motivational music for me. Yeah. Music for relaxing is always good, Tiffany. I'm not a big fan of country music, but there are a few people in country music that I have liked. Of course, I like everything Dolly Parton does. I think she is one of the most special artists in the music industry. I just absolutely love her. So if I'm in the mood for a little bit of country, I might seek out Dolly Parton. But I really love, Lizzie and I absolutely love Casey Musgraves. If you guys have never listened to Casey Musgraves, you should get her on your playlist. Get a playlist of Casey Musgraves together. And if you ever have an opportunity to see her in concert, you should go. Going to a Casey Musgraves concert is like going with thousands of other people to enjoy a big, giant, warm hug. It's just like her music and her fans just feel like they're hugging you. And Casey Musgraves is basically a country artist. She started out in country, and she's, I would say, both country and pop and singer-songwriter. She's a spectacular songwriter. I think she now has something like 11, 12 music awards. Maybe more. Different music organizations. All right, we're heading indoors here at the Rise of the Resistance queue, which is nice because it's all air conditioned. I wish they had more things to look at in here. I feel like one of the best queues in Disneyland is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad, because the indoor queue there is so filled with Mickey Mouse memorabilia, both real and imagined, and it's very entertaining. Plus, it looks like the inside of an old 1930s movie theater. Except brighter, more colorful. Ah, Gianna, you love Casey Musgraves. Yeah, we saw her every time she comes to the Los Angeles, Southern California area. We'll go see her, and we just saw her the last time around for her most recent album, and she was spectacular. She had a stage like everybody does at one end of the auditorium at the Forum, and then she had a smaller stage that looked like a beautiful garden, like a fantasy garden. And about midway through the concert, she walked out into the crowd, the crowd that was on the floor, and security all around her, of course, and they walked her to this circular stage that looked like a garden, and then she did some acoustic songs from there, and man, was it great. Yep, that's what we did, Deeper Well, but down here in SoCal. She is just one of the most talented singer-songwriters on the planet at this time. All right, Titanic. Well, hopefully you can wake up with us. Feel free to chat with us. Tell us where you are. Hopefully not on the Titanic, because then it'd be hard to hear you underwater. Oh, well, that's fun. Yeah, I've got a few friends that either drive Uber or the Uber Eats, and my oldest daughter was like addicted to Uber Eats, and I forget the name of it. There's like one or two other services, and she always treats herself like on Friday night before she goes out with her friends to having food delivered to her. Yes, I love classic jazz too. Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald are two of my favorites. I also really love the voice of Nat King Cole. when I was a little kid, I was a Boy Scout, and I was in the same Boy Scout troop with Nat King Cole's son, Kelly Cole. Kelly wasn't his biological son, he was adopted, but man, Kelly was so talented. And of course, his sister became really famous. She was a little older than us. Ooh, that's interesting, Titanic. I'm not familiar with Hololive. Yes, I love Dolly Parton. I love her. I love her music. I love everything about her whole story, everything about it. I kind of like the kind of, I guess you would call it lo-fi jazz singer, Laufey, or Lofi. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it. Laufey? I think her name's Laufey. She's really interesting. She's like a jazz singer, but kind of like lo-fi, kind of low-key, very relaxing. Ah, Harry James. Oh my gosh, that's just amazing, Darlene. Well, and with a name like Baptiste, Baptiste is a very famous name as well in the music industry. Jean-Baptiste, who is the super talented musician. He was the band leader for the Stephen Colbert's show. Stephen Colbert has a nighttime show, and like comes on at like 11:35, and he always has a band, like all those nighttime talk show hosts do. Stephen Colbert show, and Jean-Baptiste was his band leader for a long time, but then Jean-Baptiste left because his career was just blowing up, and he was just so popular now. Oh, it's Portuguese. That's interesting. What about Taylor Swift? You know, I am a really big fan of Taylor Swift as an entertainer, a performer, a businesswoman. I think she rocks. I mean, I think she's just a super duper superstar. But I feel like her music, her songs, her lyrics are just not for my age group. She is speaking to and singing to people much younger than me. So there's only a couple songs that I kind of really relate to. But I do think she's a spectacular artist, and I'm so impressed with her career and what she's done. She's a self-made billionaire, a self-made artist, a self-made woman. Super impressive. Just not the kind of music I listen to because, again, I think she's singing to younger people than me. Oh, Gianna, Disneyland is the best at Christmas time and the time right before it, the Halloween season. Halloween season and Christmas time, the two best times. Oh, it's Indiana Holmes. Yeah, H-O-L-M-U. Indiana and Holmes. Because I love Indiana Jones. We're talking about music while we're in line here.
Right on.
Okay, so he's a YouTuber, I got you, or a VTuber, as you say. Well, I'm gonna have to check that out. Hololive. Okay, I'm gonna look him up later when I get home. Thanks for that tip, Titanic. I also like musical theater a lot. I know a lot of people don't like it. Like my eldest daughter, she's 27. She doesn't like musical theater, but my youngest daughter loves musical theater, and I grew up going to musical theater, not in it, but going to it with my parents. My parents really loved musical theater, and they had season tickets to the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion in downtown LA, and so I got to see a lot of fantastic musical theater stars and just really great plays, musicals like Hello Dolly, things like that. But going to the theater and going to musical theater now is so expensive. It's sort of out of my budget. I'm so happy for Taylor Swift and her fiance Kelsey, the football player. I'm so happy they found each other. I think they're going to make a great couple. And it's great that they dated for as long as they did instead of just jumping into it. A lot of times movie stars and music stars, they jump into relationships and they jump into marriage a little too quickly. One. All right, we're already up. We are already up to the entrance of our spaceship. You know, yeah, Titanic. I kind of figured that. Oh, that's cool, Darlene. All right, we're about to go into Rise of the Resistance. Hope you guys enjoy this. If you like stories, classic books, you might be interested in checking out my other channel. My second channel is Story Time with Indiana Holmes, where I read classic books. Tonight we're going to start a new book called The Red House, which is a noir-style femme fatale movie, or femme fatale book. Murder and all that stuff, gangsters. Okay, I'm going to be quiet now. The show is about to begin. You guys feel free to chat.
BB-8. Prep the ready room for recruits. Commander 9-Num, please report back to ITS cockpit.
Okay, while we're waiting, please like and subscribe.
Incoming transmission from Ray.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First-Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pucara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pucara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. 9-Num and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Commander Poe Dameron and a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on Pucara.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. Well, no time to waste. Let's get you on your way to the General.
All right. About to board.
Stand clear. Jet doors opening now.
Hurry, all recruits to transport. No need for safety gear. It'll be a smooth ride.
Ground crew, deck is in motion. Recruits crossing to transport.
Initiate pre-flight sequence on Deck 3 for Pucara.
I'm getting a high reading on the fuel pressure line. That's better. Check the binary motivator. Yes, I just want to be sure.
All recruits must be on board now. Transport is away in 30 seconds.
Good. Yes, check the hyperdrive also.
Transport takeoff in 20 seconds.
Good. Airspeed sensor. Thank you, Nina. Black Leader, are you and your team ready?
Affirmative. The engines are hot. Red 2, Blue 5, report. Red 2, check.
Blue 5 standing by.
Engage repulsors and hold on, recruits. All ships, launch. I am Lieutenant Beck. As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you to Vakara.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark.
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got?
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company. First order TIE fighters. Reroute. Reroute. Red 2, Blue 5, we got a clear path so transport can make the jump. They're all over us. I'm hit.
We lost Red 2, more incoming. Blue 5 taking evasive action.
Try to shake him, Blue.
I'm trying, but...
We lost Blue 5. I'm gonna try to draw him away.
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Be ready. You won't have much time.
Where are all those TIE fighters coming from? Star Destroyers.
Get out of there.
We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
I'll get some friends and make this a fair fight. Don't worry, I'll come back for you. Stay strong.
Cargo vessel TR-141, identify yourselves and prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, resistant scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
They'll want a location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this. Stand back from those doors.
Supporters of the Resistance. This transport is now under the control of the First Order. Out of my way. You are to disembark and proceed immediately towards interrogation. Perhaps I wasn't clear enough. No.
Rotations for all TIE support personnel on this deck. Suspended pending prisoner transit.
I thought it was really that Good.
To answer your question, I'm no pro broadcasting. Of course, it's possible to find love at Disneyland because, first of all, if you love Disneyland and you come to Disneyland, you're surrounded by other people that love Disneyland. So you already have one thing in common. So if you're a single person and you're looking for somebody to spend time with, somebody to get to know, then just come and hang out and do the things that you like to do, and you'll be able to find people, you know, look for other single people. I would recommend the more adult-oriented entertainments. So maybe over at California Adventure, the Lamplight Lounge is a spectacular place to go, because it's a regular restaurant and it has a really good bar with really good food, and you can either go to the Lamplight Lounge or the Lamplight Boardwalk, which is outdoors, and both of those have like full bars, and so it's very easy to find other single people at those two venues and hang out and just get to know them and chat with them, and yeah, get to know people, find out what you have in common. But you got to make the first move. You got to say hello. Santa Cruz and Monterey Bay are fantastic. Lizzie and I and our girls spent a lot of time up in Monterey. Years ago, after Lizzie finished her career at Disney, she started her own clothing brand for the racing industry. And so we were at the Laguna Seca racetrack a lot, as well as the racetrack up in Sonoma County. So we spent a lot of time in Monterey, and that whole Northern California area was great. Oh, wow, that's really cool. Main Street Electrical Parade brought people together.
Auxiliary troops stand down. Prisoners in containment area.
Hello, Adriana. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and hit that notifications button so you don't miss any of our live streams or the edited content that I shoot with action cameras. I do history videos, and I have a second channel that I recently started called Storytime with Indiana Holmes. On the Storytime with Indiana Holmes channel, I read classic books. So far we've read Frankenstein, Dracula, Alice in Wonderland, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, The House on Pooh Corner. Tonight we finished the last chapter of The Island of Dr. Moreau, and tonight about 6:15 p.m. on the second channel, we will start reading The Red House, which is a noir kind of murder gangster style type of movie, type of book, I should say, not movie.
Attention security detail. All prisoners are to
Oh, that's cool. They were both cast members. That's neat. What kind of stuff did they do as cast members? Were they performers, or did they work in the restaurants, or at the attractions, or did they just get to do all the different things? I've talked to different cast members, and they said that they get to be moved around all over the place, so they get to be at different attractions or different venues if they stay with the company. Well, you can't go wrong coming to California to meet your mate, to meet your companion, because we are the most populous state in the United States. We don't walk around that much, though, like in other states where maybe there's more of a walking culture. Here it's more of a driving culture, But we do have a very big hiking culture. So if you get into hiking, and I mean just even like very easy hiking, not hardcore stuff, you're gonna find there's lots of hiking groups. I would recommend once you get to California and move here that you go onto Facebook and maybe some other social platforms, but Facebook for sure has hiking groups. Let's see, what other social platforms I'm on? Several social platforms have hiking groups, and you can just join a hiking group. It doesn't cost you any money. You can just meet up and hike with people on Saturdays and Sundays. There's also groups for stand-up paddleboarding, for sailing, for bicycling. So lots of outdoor activities here in California that people like to do as groups of singles, and that's how a lot of people meet. They meet through group activities like that, so there's no pressure of like, you know, going on a first date or anything. You just kind of meet people organically and find out who you gel with. Oh, that's cool, Titanic. Yeah, I really like Disney World and Epcot Center and everything that Disney has over there. It's just hard for me to get over there, and harder for me because of the humidity and the heat. I'm not used to humidity.
Wait here. Is there a unit of 1 forward? 1. Move to the side. Stay here. Stay here. 1. You're moving forward. How many?
Join them on the color blue here.
All right.
1 step forward. Join them on this gray. They'll make room for you. They make room for you.
This one thinks he's funny.
They all do.
Recruits. These are either recruits or captures. I think they're all captured. Like I am. We're all captured by the Empire. We are the Resistance. We are the rebel resistance. We shall overcome.
Look at the color you're standing on. This is your assignment for your interrogation. Red, blue, orange, and gray.
Alright. You do well to memorize this color you have in assignment. It is important for your interrogation. Orange, gray, step inside, find your color. Red, blue, join them.
Yes, General. Enemies of the First Order, we will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
No, George. Have a look. You get a couple minutes. You're good. Okay.
Stand back! What is the resistance? Let's go!
still here? Poe's coming back with an attack force. Get to the escape pods now. Lieutenant Beck, we need to find him a way.
Hey, front row, arms up.
Recortos para su
Check on the
seguridad.
yellow tab
Permanezcan
on your
sentados
right,
con sus
please.
cinturones de seguridad bien ajustados. Mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del transporte y supervisen a sus niños.
Okay, take this corridor to the turbo lifts, then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners.
Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
The escape pods just below us. Take the lifts down. We'll come in. Hurry! No, not up! I said down!
This does not look good. Try to find another way down to the escape pods.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless.
There's nowhere to run. Personnel, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. The destroyer's about.
Your efforts are wasted. You cannot escape me. Your precious resistance is about to be destroyed.
Okay, you're clear.
Your escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. Rhino, scan for his pod beacon.
Verification pending from Key Command personnel.
Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck.
We're tracking Beck's pod at the wreckage, sir. It's...
Wreckage? Got a bad feeling about this. Lieutenant Beck here. Beck! You're alive! I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5, you too.
That was super fun. I haven't been on Rise of the Resistance probably in a couple of weeks, maybe longer. It was amazing as always. Wow, it was great. Plus it was really nice and cool in there. Out here it's 85 degrees in the shade. Hope you guys enjoyed Rise of the Resistance. Closest thing you can get to Star Wars.
Other appointments too.
Hello, love pugs. Welcome, my friend. If you guys missed any of the live stream so far, feel free to rewind the live stream and see some of the attractions we already experienced. We just finished Rise of the Resistance. Prior to that, we were on the Haunted Mansion. We did Small World and Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin. Good morning, Steve. How are you? Lizzie is at work today, so she went to the office. She's a designer, so she's sitting at her desk designing stuff on her computer. So I'm solo today. I think my new schedule is going to be Sundays with Lizzie, which we always do. So that's close to rope drop, as close as we can get to rope drop on Sundays. Then I will solo on Wednesdays, as I always do. And I think I'm gonna add Friday to my solo live streaming because it's been pretty nice here today. The lines have been really pretty short. I'm sure they'll get very busy later on today. But for the morning, it's been great. So plan on dropping in and hanging out with me on Wednesdays and Fridays and hanging out with Lizzie and I on Sundays until you too can get down here to Disneyland or Disney World or Disney Paris or Disney Tokyo, wherever you can get to, and enjoy all the good Disney feels. Isn't Single Rider the best? I love Single Rider. Indiana Jones is my Single Rider jam. I always do Single Rider at Indiana Jones and also Smugglers Run. Because no matter how busy it is, you can get on Indiana Jones and Smugglers Run on Single Rider very quickly. And speaking of that, why don't we do Smugglers Run now? Yeah, I feel you. Lizzie doesn't like rides that drop either. She's good with Rise of Resistance, but she does not like to go on Guardians of the Galaxy except for maybe once or twice a year because, I don't know, it doesn't sit well with her dropping so quickly. My favorite hallway, as I always say, this is the freezer of Disneyland. This hallway here is the coldest place I know of in Disneyland that a guest can be. Cools you off so nicely. think Guardians of the Galaxy's probably made its changeover to its Halloween-themed experience now. So maybe Lizzie and I will try that on Sunday. The problem with the Guardians of the Galaxy is the queue is always so dang long there. It's like you have to rope drop it most of the time. Okay. Sure, no worries. Hi guys, how you doing?
Well, she hasn't.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Orange, stand inside. Don't forget one. Good luck. Hold on here for just a moment. We've got our 2 pilots, followed by a gunner.
Ah, that's good to
another
know.
gunner, and
That's
then,
nice
two and
to hear, Krista.
You guys are more than welcome to switch to your
I've been doing live streams every Wednesday for months now. And also Sundays, Lizzie and I, that's our date day when we hang out at Disneyland California Adventure. Usually have lunch here. But I'm gonna eat before the street sweeper comes. Come here. This group? Okay. Thank you.
Alright, right this way. Remember your flight count, everyone. Right this way. Make yourselves at home, but within reason.
Alrighty. I guess I'm gonna be with these beautiful ladies here.
Back row green, on your feet, right over here.
What color are we? Blue?
Then our gunners and then our engineers? Yeah. Perfect. Have we flown before? Yeah. So we got 2 experienced pilots, maybe not so much experience back here. Have you flown before? Have you done this? Have you been here before? Yeah. Did you have fun last time? Yeah. Did you crash into anything? Oh, that's exactly what I like to hear, okay? I'm trusting you to make lots of credits, right? Perfect. You're going to defend the ship. You got to get in there, okay? Good luck. Head on in. Don't forget right this way. Good luck.
A brand new flight. Good luck to you all. You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. Now get the move on and know that I have complete faith in you. But I am
Por favor, permanezcan sentados y cuide a los
Okay,
niños.
sit. Seatbelt. Okay, sit. Seatbelt. Seatbelt. Good job. Do you need help? You got it? Okay, good job.
Go ahead and tug on those yellow tabs. Tug. There we go. You guys
Hurry now, time is money. Flight engineer, prepare test. Hit your flashing buttons. You'd better be faster when we get into real trouble. Right, pilot? Push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. I was pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly. And move forward to fly down. Weapons are on right. Now let's go get that coaxium. Right, pilot. Make the jump to light speed.
Okay, down is up.
Those heavy guys are protecting the train. Take them out. They've locked onto us. Take evasive action. There it is. After that train. Flight engineers, fire the harpoon. Now gunners, shoot the car. The pilot brakes. Good work. Well, my friends, that could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, I have the coaxium. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Come on, let's get another container of coaxium. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Get behind the train. Gunners, shoot the train. Yes, keep mashing those controls. Repeat shooting. Now, so close. Gunship. Oh, that's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. We've got to get out of here. Yes, a distraction. Fire the missiles at the train. Hurry. It's coming down. Let's fire it. In the distance. Look. We did not die. Let's get out of here. Your hyperdrive has failed. Pilots, evasive maneuvers. We've got company. Chew is right. We lead them back, they may find the resistance. He's the last. You did it. Watch out! Oh, that's going to leave a mark. Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remotely. You retrieved one container of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is, hey, not bad.
Oh, we did good.
Oh, wait, my friends. I'm afraid we have picked up a hitchhiker. All right, scan the exterior of the Falcon for life forms. You see, this happens sometimes when you travel through Enchanted. All right, I am making an executive decision. Everybody out. Go on, get out.
That was fun.
All available techs, we have a Corellian freighter that needs immediate transport back to the maintenance bay. This thing has seen better days. Better fix all that before the Wookiee sees it.
All right. We have made it back out into Galaxy's Edge. 12:01 p.m. lunchtime. Well, let's see who we have over here. I see R2-D2 over here. Can't tell if he's coming out or is he going away. I think he's coming out. Okay. We'll hang out for a minute and see R2. He's greeting little tiny Princess Leia.
Look, face him. Come face him.
Oh yeah, Archie, you gotta face her.
This is cute.
Lean forward. Lean forward and act like you're talking to him.
And then you just look right into his lens. Perfect.
That's so cute.
He's showing us this hologram.
Do it one more time, baby. One more time. Thank you.
That was super cute.
Okay, come on. Thank you. Thank you.
That was super cute, guys.
You gotta get the scene.
You got it.
scene.
It's gonna be great. It looks like R2-D2 is going back to his ship. We're gonna board on the Millennium Falcon.
That's a good idea, Archie. We should go into the shade.
Hello, Tyler Raymond. Welcome back, my friend.
That's still super cool.
That is super cool. That's right. That was like perfect, right? That little girl in R2-D2.
Did you get some good video of it?
Oh yeah, I did.
What is your live? What is your?
It's Indiana Holmes. Holmes.
Can I take a picture of that? Let me take a picture so I can look you guys up later.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it's Indiana Holmes.
Holmes, like H-O-M-E-S?
Yeah, so this is already live, so it'll stay recorded on YouTube, and then you can just clip out your daughter.
Oh, I really appreciate it. Well, I'm gonna follow you so you get another.
Yeah,
follower.
sure. That was a really cute thing you did.
I've been dying to get that scene.
That was fantastic. You got it, my friend.
I mean, I got my Star Wars baby. Her name's Leia. She was born on May 4th.
No kidding.
I got my Star Wars baby.
Oh my gosh. Well, she's gonna love having this picture when she gets older.
Yeah, she knows. Yeah. I appreciate everything, man.
All right, take care, man. Have a good day. He was a true Star Wars fan. He named his daughter Leia.
I mean that, whatever that is.
All right, I think we will exit Galaxy's Edge, and as much as we've done the two attractions here, Rise of the Resistance and Smugglers Run, if you're just joining us, feel free to rewind the live stream and see some of the other ride-throughs that we did. We started off the day with, well, I'm not sure the order now, but we started off the day with Autotopia, then we went to Small World, Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin, let's see, the Haunted Mansion, Rise of the Resistance, and Smugglers Run. I'm not sure if I missed any there, but those are the ones I remember off the top of my head. Hello, Krista. This lone carriage over here, this lone little horse-driven wagon without the horses, is the last remnant of when Galaxy's Edge used to be they used to paying homage to what Galaxy's Edge was before it became a Star Wars theme. $1 billion to build. 1 billion, that is a lot of money. They built all of the original Disneyland in 1 year, which is a phenomenal feat. 1 year. And I can't remember the exact amount of money, but I think it was around $1 million in 1955. It was a big gamble for Walt Disney. He borrowed all the money he could. Most banks and other companies didn't want to loan him money to do Disneyland because they all thought it was going to be a failure. They didn't have a belief in him. And in order to get the deal done, he did the Wonderful World of Disney TV show on ABC, because ABC made a deal with him that if he would do that weekly show every Sunday night, then they would invest a ton of money into his theme park idea that became Disneyland. He also even mortgaged his house, his personal home that he owned free and clear. He actually took out a loan on it so that he could have enough money, because he was that short of money at that time. It was costing so much money to build Disneyland. But his vision was the correct vision, and his imagination is what brought us Disneyland, and it's been a massive worldwide success. People come from all over the world to go to Disneyland. And then the second theme park, which was built by his brother Roy, Walt Disney wanted to build a second theme park in Florida, and even bought the land with his brother for Epcot Center and Disney World, but unfortunately Walt passed away before they even began construction on Walt Disney World in Florida. Roy could have just decided to shelve the whole and come to fruition. So he went ahead with everything that had to be done and built Walt Disney World in honor of. Yeah, Krista, that is a good question. I have wondered that myself. If any of you drive in a certain way, tires are all unfinished, and you can see all of the support steel that holds up those. Maybe they felt they needed to have access to the backside of Galaxy's Edge for maintenance or structural kind of integrity, for, you know, checking on it. All right, let's see if we can get a single rider pass. Usually single rider. Ah, super duper.
All they do is get tangled.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yours. Go ahead and put that on. You're gonna head that way.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So it's like the summer's where.
All right, we are going through single rider. Got our single rider lanyard here. It saves me a lot of time. Although I gotta say, the queue, that's the queue, so there's not that many people in the queue. But we'll still pass up the queue. Usually going up here cuts the wait 15 minutes or less. Basically the time it takes to walk through the exit, because the single rider queue. It's currently 12:23 p.m. and 89 degrees now here at Disneyland in Anaheim, California. 89 degrees is my traditional melting point. This is where but I'm trying to hit all the rides that have air-conditioned interior queues Notice how I did not do any of the rides in Fantasyland today. I generally like the rides in Fantasyland. In fact, I love them. But those queues are not air conditioned. So on a hot day like today, you'll be sweating. Plus those queues are, the standby queues are very tight roped queues. So much better to go up this way. Everybody's coming out and we're coming in. All right. Made it to the big dig room here, where all the archaeologists have been doing their digging. Yes, Jacob, what is your question, my friend? Thank you.
I'll come get you guys momentarily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just wait here at this rope and then they let us through.
Did I cut in front of you?
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm in no rush anyway. And all good. Just doing a little live stream here. What was your question, Jacob?
Wow, I wasn't expecting to get flashbang today. And then the last member of this group.
They may have done the cavalcade. Maybe it's coming up. I know I caught one on Wednesday, right before I left the park. All right, here we go. Thank you.
When the journey becomes boring. And to keep you safe and sound, here are special belts attached into the seats. Simply pull it from the right, inserting it into the left, like so. You see the excellence of this invention? Your off-road journey is high speed and turbulent, going over rough and rugged terrain, and then suddenly you are turning sharply and dropping suddenly. It is unlike anything you have ever experienced, I assure you. Now, my friends, one final word of advice. Once you have entered the chamber of destiny, look not into the eyes of the idol. That would be dangerous. Very dangerous. Well, my friends, your moment is drawing near. Already I am envious of the wonders that await you. If you avoid the eyes of Mara, that is.
The remote jungles of India's lost delta. From all over the world they are flocking here, following a strange story of a mysterious temple and gifts from the gods. The story begins 1 year ago. World-famous archaeologist Indiana Jones follows a tattered map to an ancient edifice. Could this be the fabled Temple of the Forbidden Eye? According to Jones, the temple contains a chamber of destiny, where an ancient idol lured visitors with promises of gifts, eternal youth, earthly riches, or visions of the future. But many who looked into the eyes of this double-dealing deity took a detour to doom. A chilling tale indeed.
Double-dealing deity
But not
took a
chilling enough
detour
to cool
to
off the
doom.
hot pursuit of thousands of greedy globetrotters. They're ready for a supernatural shopping spree.
Welcome, my friends, to the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. I, Sala, shall now give you counsel to safeguard your miraculous journey. Here in your transportation devices are ingenious pouches for safekeeping all earthly treasures when the journey becomes bumpy. And to keep you safe and sound, here are special belts attached into the seats. Simply pull it from the right, inserting it into the left, like so. You see the excellence of this invention? Your off-road journey is high-speed and turbulent, going over rough and rugged terrain, and then suddenly you are turning sharply and dropping suddenly.
We're just flying through these standby lines today. Now we just got to go up the stairs, over the bridge, down the stairs, and we'll be on one of these jeeps right here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, my friends. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. If you're not doing anything tonight, around 6:15, please check out my other channel, Storytime with Indiana Holmes. On the second channel, we read, or I read to you guys, classic books. So far this year, we've read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, Bram Stoker's Dracula. We read Alice in Wonderland, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, The House on Pooh Corner. Let's see, we read some Grimm's Fairy Tales, Alice in Wonderland, Red Riding Hood. Tonight we've got about 14 minutes left, or about one chapter left, in a book we've been reading called The Island of Dr. Moreau by H.G. Wells. We also read The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. And then after we finish the last chapter in The Island of Dr. Moreau today from 6 to 6:15, we'll start a new book at 6:15, which is called The Red House, which is sort of like a noir kind of murder, gangster, femme fatale book.
Brazos, pies y piernas dentro del peligro. Vigilen a sus vidas. Y bajo sobre bajo, no olviden a
Hello again, my esteemed friends. When you walk in front, hold up your pressure and watch directly in front of you. If you wish to lose them in the temple, on seriously, after the temple will be wrong. Keep safe and sound. Very soon. Hands, arms, feet, and knees inside the throttle. If you are traveling with children, must give a close
hide the chat from myself so that the white text does not blind me on this dark ride. So I will not be able to reply or respond to anybody or chat at all. I would like to ask the moderators to keep the peace and keep everything safe for everybody while we're on the ride. Thank you.
Second ride is going to come right over here.
Can I have you on road number 2, please?
Road number 2? Sure. Alright, looks like I'm going to be in the next Jeep in row number 2. I'm in a row with 3 young ladies. Indy. Hang in there, Indy.
Tourists. Why did it have to be tourists?
So much fun.
Friends, I celebrate your arrival. If you drank too much from the fountain of youth, we will be happy to assist you as strollers. But please, stay seated until your transport comes to a complete stop.
That was so much fun, guys. It's so nice and cool in here. I am telling you, I am loving this Friday morning thing. Now that the kids are all back in school in Southern California, for the most part, you don't see the same size crowds because you don't have lots of children. You just have some, but not a lot. And so it's mostly adults, some kids, but overall, far less busy and crowded than it has been the last few weeks. It was pretty quiet through June. It wasn't very busy. It was kind of like it is now, maybe even a little less busy. But then it got really busy during the summer. Got crazy busy. Especially when there's 4 tiers to the Magic Keys. I have the top key, I think it's called the Inspire. Lizzie has the key right below mine, so she doesn't have as many dates and privileges, and she has more block-out days than I do. And then there's 2 keys below that, which also includes the Southern California key that is very restrictive. They can't go to Disneyland or California Adventure at all during the summer. So when those became activated again about 3 weeks ago, then the park got just crushingly crowded and busy. But now that school is back in session, it's much less busy, a lot more pleasant. Hello, Haunted Vinny. Welcome, my friend. Oh, absolutely. The park always gets busier after 12 noon. Like, we like to come on Sundays, Lizzie and I, and if we come at rope drop or let's say by 9 o'clock, it's pretty chill until about noon, and then it starts to get really busy, and by 1, it's very busy. On weekdays like this, you'll have a lot of locals that have the Southern California key, and they will start coming beginning at about 2 o'clock. And from 2 p.m. on, it gets slammed because then all the kids that are in school can come to the park after school, and people getting off work and stuff that are local. Disneyland is really like a locals park. If we didn't have so many locals coming, especially like the Southern California Magic Key, which is the least expensive for locals, or even just any of the other keys like Lizzie and I have. If we didn't have all those people from Southern California coming, the park would be half filled all the time. Whereas I think Florida, I think Disney World is a lot more about the national and international visitors. Walking through the back side of the Tiki Lounge. I think we might go in there. Absolutely, sure do. Or homeschooled kids too. Because then they can just kind of come whenever. All right, we're gonna go in and to the Tiki Lounge. I haven't been in here in a hot minute, probably about 3 weeks. You have 9-month-old kitties. How cute is that? Kittens are the best, and puppies. I love cats and dogs, but especially dogs.
Everybody coming into the cold. We brought your jackets, extra chilly.
Yeah, yours look pretty good. I always try to sit at the way back so that I do not disturb people while I am filming. So I go to the back row, hang out over here. Gives me a good view of everything too. That's wild. That's wild that your kittens actually pay attention to television or YouTube live streams. That's so funny. I don't think our dog Meadow has much interest in YouTube live streams or TV in general. She just goes into our TV room to sit on either Lizzie's or my lap. She likes a lap. All right, Christopher Baker is going to be at Disneyland in a week. That's exciting, Chris. Hopefully the weather will be a little cooler for you. It's pretty hot today. 89 degrees. All right, we're just waiting for the show to begin. I won't be talking or responding to the chat during the show, so moderators, please keep the peace and keep everybody happy. They did some renovations to the Tiki room this summer, so there were some animatronics in here, like these totem poles here that sing, their mouths open and close and their eyes move around, and some of them had been broken for a while. And some of the flowers, like up in these hanging flower pots, were also broken where they were not animating, but I think they've got all of it fixed now.
But they've been up since 5. They were up at 5 this morning, so they have been up.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Otherwise, they'll just sleep the whole way home and then we'll really be screwed tonight. Might have a really late night.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the show to start.
Aloha. Welcome everyone to Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room, presented by Dole. A friendly reminder to avoid distracting our performers, we ask that you please silence your cell phones and no flash photography. You're welcome to enjoy your refreshments during the show. Just please remember to dispose of any empty containers in the bins as you exit. If you should need to leave the theater during the performance, please exit through the doors on the opposite side of the theater. With that being said, please give a warm round of applause to our host, Jose. Everyone say, wake up, Jose.
Oh, buenos dias, señorita. My siestas are getting shorter and shorter. Oh, look at all the people. And welcome to Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Hey, Michael, mi amigo, pay attention, it's showtime.
So it is. And what darling people I have sitting under me. Pierre, you rascal, you. Let's put on the show.
Mon ami, I am always ready, as you say, to put on the show. Oh, pardon, madame. That whistle was for my good friend, Fritz.
Ach, du Lieber, I almost fell out of my number perch. Glad to see you all aboard. Sure, or wherever you are. My goodness, you're all staring at us. We better start the show rolling.
Wait. We forgot to wake up the Glee Club.
Ole! It's showtime!
In the tiki room, in the tiki room,
all the birds sing work
and the flowers croon. In the tiki room.
Welcome to our tropical hideaway. You lovely people, you. If we weren't in the show starting right away, we'd be the audience too.
All together in the tiki room, in the tiki room.
All the birds sing work
and the flowers croon. In the tiki room.
I sing so beautiful, I should sing solo.
See, so low we can't hear you.
My voice may not be so marvelous, but my profile is out of this world.
Jawohl, but the trouble is, it's not far enough out of this world. Isn't that right, Herr Schmidt? Oh, I see, Schmidt has no hair.
Mi amigo, stop the clucking. You sound like a bunch of old hens. There's a lot of birds waiting to go on. For instance,
the boys in the back are called macaws.
Because of their claws?
No, because they're macaws. And a fine feathered friend is a jolly toucan, and two can sound better than one toucan can.
The bird of paradise is an elegant bird. It likes to be seen and it loves to be heard. Most little birdies will fly away, but the tiki room birds are here every day.
In the tiki room, in the tiki room.
All the birds sing work
and the flowers croon. In the tiki room.
Our magnificent production is yet to come. Shows from the guitar and beaky drum. We've been a hit and we know you adore us, so come on and join us in another chorus.
In the tiki room,
A little softer. A little louder.
all the birds sing words and the
let's give the little birdies a great big hand.
Me? Applaud! Ah, you down there, make both hands.
And now, senors and senoritas, Please place your eyes into the center of the room, that is. We present the Enchanted Fountain.
Ach, ja. And a wunderbar birdmobile, which has birds on it, and it goes round and round. And that's why they call it a birdmobile.
Look, here come the girls.
Mesdames and messieurs, introducing the lovely ladies of the ensemble. Just like the Folie Bergère with only feathers, there's Colette, hello Kelly. Suzette, hello Mimi, Gigi, Fifi, Josephine.
I wonder what happened to Rosita.
Let's all sing like the birds sing.
Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Tweet, 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 my, that bird sings sweetly.
Let's all wobble like nightingales. Ah, oui, oui, c'est magnifique. Take your time from the birds. Now you all know the words. Sing along with us.
Now we want two people down there to sing along with us birds up here. All together now. Let's all sing like the birdies sing.
Let's all sing like the birdies sing.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Let's all sing like the birdies sing.
Let's all sing like the birdies sing.
Sweet, 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 sweet.
Sweet, 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 sweet.
Let's all warble like nightingale.
Let's all warble like nightingale.
You can curl a tree.
Tree.
Take your time from the birds. Everybody whistle. Applause, applause, that's so good.
That was magnifique.
See, no one laid an egg but me.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have something really big for you.
The birds stand still, and the Tiki room flies away.
Mon ami, quit talking while I'm interrupting. Ladies and gentlemen, now we present direct from the islands a musical luau.
running. Be careful, me fine friends. The gods have been angered by all the celebrating. But, me buckos, every cloud has a silver line.
Monsieur and Madame, it's time to say adieu. But we hope you will always remember the amazing things which happened here in Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. The birdies have their fling. You've heard the flowers sing. Tiki's play the drums. Here and do the jam.
Let's give the birds a standing ovation. Applause. Everybody stand up on your feet.
And now, as long as you're all standing,
we have a wonderful magic trick for you.
Ja, a wunderbar trick. Everybody, face the door. And the trick is, we're gonna make you all disappear.
Yes, Krista, the taste testing is fun. I don't think I'll do any taste testing today, but when Lizzie and I are here on Sunday, we'll probably grab some food here and there and enjoy eating. Some of the best food here is actually over at California Adventure. Lamplight Lounge, Lamplight Boardwalk. Obviously the best restaurant they have there is the Carthay Circle. And it's very spendy though, so we don't go there too often. Like once a year maybe. Then over here, the Cafe Orleans is very good. Hard to get a reservation for though. You usually have to wait a long time, but it's worth it. The River Belle Terrace has excellent food for sit-down service. I love their food. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner is very good over there. And then if you want a sort of Thanksgiving style turkey, salad, mashed potatoes, asparagus, and dessert kind of place, the Plaza Inn, right off the spoked wheel here, the top of Main Street, USA, is very good. Very traditional Americana, Thanksgiving-y style food. Of course, the Blue Bayou is really good. I haven't been there in a number of years because the food wasn't great for a long time, but now I hear it's quite good, I hear. So I'm thinking we might take Lizzie there for her birthday. She has a big birthday coming up in October. So we'll probably do that. Boy, it is toasty hot out here now. It says 89, but it feels hotter. Very crispy out here. Yeah, the food back in the 80s at Disneyland was not anything to write home about. I did not think it was good at all. But it has gotten much better everywhere at Disneyland and California Adventure. I think they really invested in some good test kitchens and cooks, chefs, whatnot. And now all the food here is pretty decent. Although, you know, Lizzie is pretty picky about her food because she's a very good cook. And she is not impressed by the chili. We had Walt's chili over here at the Carnation Cafe one day. And yeah, it wasn't that good. It didn't have that much intensity, that much fire, that much spice to it. It was a little blah. The chili that I had at the chili cheese dog over at the Carnation, or rather over at the Coca-Cola Refreshment Cafe was much better actually. I think it was a different chili. It was more spicy. It was good. Okay, I gotta go into the Emporium here and see if they have anything new because I am looking for a button-down shirt for my home live streams when I do my updates and chats, but haven't found one yet that I like. But oh my gosh, this is really cute. This is so cute. Wow. And these overalls, oh my gosh, my daughter would love these. My 27-year-old daughter would really love this. She is an overalls kind of gal. Mostly t-shirts and sweatshirts here. I saw one smiling Mickey pumpkin themed button-down shirt, but that one does not excite me. It's a little too loud for my purposes. It's a good shirt, but it's a little too loud for what I want to do with it. I don't know why they have so many sweatshirts for sale, because it is hot. I guess they're bringing their fall collection in. This is a cool shirt. It has like all the Disney attractions represented on it. See, that would be perfect if it was a button-down collared shirt. But I do not want a t-shirt. I have hundreds of t-shirts. Not hundreds of Disneyland t-shirts, but hundreds of t-shirts, graphic tees. And so I'm trying to avoid buying any more t-shirts.
It's in the hats. Yeah.
I have this 70th anniversary baseball jersey, which is very cool, but I'm looking for something with a bit more life and pattern in it with a collar on it. There's a couple of Disney merchandise discount stores here in Anaheim, so I may have to go hunt down something over there. Okay, here's a button-down shirt, but it's a little too blah. Oh, plus it's like a polo. I don't want a polo. Okay, well, we tried. Woo, it's sunny. Yeah, I'm not sure when the cavalcade is. Let's see, what time is it? 1 o'clock? Probably about 1:30 if they're going to have one. It'll probably be a cavalcade. Then there's usually another one around 3:15 or so. That's cute. Okay, my friends, we've live streamed since about 9:30 this morning. I want to get home and get ready for the Story Time with Indiana Holmes channel, where we'll be finishing up the last chapter. It's only about 14 minutes worth of reading of The Island of Dr. Moreau. And then about 6:15, we'll start our new book, The Red House, which is a sort of gangster, femme fatale, noir style story. So if you're around at 6 p.m. and you want to listen to something or watch me read, check my other channel, Story Time with Indiana Holmes. Thank you all for joining me. It's been super fun here today with you guys. Oh, look who we got. Ha ha ha, look who we got. Daisy Duck. Okay, she's heading out. All right, guys, thanks for everything. Good seeing you. Lizzie and I will be back here on Sunday. Love to you all. Happy Friday. Enjoy the rest of the day. Awesome at Redlands Redhead. Hope to see you there. Goofy.